The Pokemon TCG Trainers Toolkit is out now, and it's a really solid collection of trainer cards and Pokemon that you can use to power up your decks. And one of the things I like to do from time to time is look at other pre-constructed decks and see what sort of upgrades you could make with just the Trainers Toolkit. So today, we are going to add cards from the Trainers Toolkit into the Gardevoir EX League Battle Deck. I'm Jeff from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about upgrading the Gardevoir League Battle Deck with just the Trainers Toolkit. Before we continue into this video, quickly wanted to let you know that I'm fundraising for Extra Life. 100% of the proceeds go towards the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals, a network of 170 hospitals taking care of thousands of kids every day. Link is in the description if you want to make a donation, and if you make a donation at one of the 3 reward tiers, you can get some cool stuff from me, including a signed Pokemon card and prints of my spray paint art. So if you are interested in supporting a wonderful cause while also getting some cool stuff from me, hit the link in the description of this video and make a donation. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen, and let's get back to this video. Disclaimer here. If you're looking to play this like truly competitive in the sense of going on to Pokemon TCG Live or playing in an in-person event, I think the Trainers Toolkit definitely gets you part of the way there while also getting some nice stuff like sleeves, damage dice, a deck building guide. But it's not going to get you all of the pieces you will need for a truly top-tier Gardevoir deck. There's a couple of cards that I think are pivotal to a competitive Gardevoir deck that this combination is not going to have. So full disclosure, this is not going to be like the ultimate way of playing Gardevoir EX. There's certainly some cards that you're going to want to add, and I'll highlight those here. But let's talk about the Gardevoir League Battle Deck, or Gardevoir here. We'll start with Gardevoir. It is a Stage 2 Pokemon, Psychic, 310 HP, and it is the backbone of this deck. Its Psychic Embrace ability lets you accelerate energy, basic Psychic energy, from your discard pile to your Psychic Pokemon, and for each energy you attach, you drop 2 damage counters on them. And that's going to be great because it facilitates Drifloon's attack, Balloon Blast, where it does 30 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. You can't knock out your Pokemon by doing damage with that attack. So you're going to stop at 60 here, which means you're doing 180 damage. If you've got 3 energy on here, this has 60 HP or 60 damage. But with a Bravery Charm, you can buff Drifloon's HP up to 120 and attach 2 more energy, at which point you've got 100 damage on here, and Drifloon can swing for 300 damage, which is going to be enough to knock out every basic EX, every basic V, and pretty much every Stage 1 EX as well, and V-Star Pokemon. Where you're gonna run into trouble is the Stage 2 decks, the Charizards, the Dragapults. You're gonna be short on damage, and that's unfortunate. I would strongly recommend adding a Monkey Dory or 2 to your deck so that you can move some of your damage off of your Pokemon and move it onto whatever you're trying to hit in the active with Drifloon, so that Drifloon can hit for upwards of 330, at which point you're one-hit KOing pretty much every meta multi-prize Pokemon in the game. So we'll start with our counts here. We've got a 4-4 line, a 4-4-2 line of Gardevoir. If you've got the League Battle Deck, it comes with 3 Gardevoir EX. We've taken 1 out because you don't need 3 Gardevoir EX. We've got 2. We kept the 4 Kirlias, and we have the 4 Ralts here, but I highly recommend you replace these Ralts with the 70 HP Ralts. I think there might be multiple. I'm not entirely sure, but 60 HP Ralts is absolutely awful in this format. Memory Skip can be kind of cool to stall for time, but 60 HP Ralts means that Dragapult is knocking out a Ralts with its Phantom Dive attack, and you don't want that. So 70 HP Ralts, highly recommend you get in there. We've kept the Cresselia in here for now because we're a little short on different types of attacks in the deck. Moonglow Reverse for 1 Psychic Energy lets you move 2 damage counters from each of your Pokemon to one of your opponent's Pokemon. So this can give you a bit of a snipe attack, taking out smaller targets like a Charmander or another Kirlia on the other end. So a little bit of a snipe attack here. Most competitive decks aren't playing the Cresselia anymore, but because we're only playing with the cards in the Trainers Toolkit and the League Battle Deck, we're going to keep that in here for now. We're also keeping the Mew in here, where it lets you draw up to 3 cards with that restart ability, and Genome Hacking can be kind of a cool attack because you can copy, or you can have Gardevoir power up Mew, and then for genome hacking, lets you copy your opponent's active Pokemon's attack and use it as this attack. So there are scenarios, for example, like you can gust up a Radiant Greninja and then use Mew to copy that attack and then snipe 2 smaller targets. There are some cool plays like that where Mew EX can be a decent attacker in there as well. So I've kept that in here for the time being. No offense taken if you decide to take that out. We also added Squawkabilly to the list. Now, Squawkabilly is the feature Pokemon on the Trainer's Toolkit. Generally speaking, Gardevoir decks don't run Squawkabilly, but some have. There have been some in competitive play that have run the Squawkabilly EX, and the benefit is that on your first turn, you can discard your hand, draw 6 cards. And especially if you're going first, this can help you get into the game. If you start with a crummy starting hand, you can Nest Ball for Squawkabilly and then just discard your hand, draw 6, and potentially have the pieces you need to get started. So we took out the Lumineon, put in Squawkabilly, and you might even want to argue taking out the Mew and putting in the Lumineon instead to grab a supporter card of your choice when you bench it. I'll leave that choice up to you. We also have Radiant Greninja in the deck for its Concealed Cards ability. It lets you discard an energy and then draw 2 cards. Not only does it help you move through your deck, but also discarding the energy so that Gardevoir can power up your attackers later. For trainer cards, we've got 3 copies of Nest Ball to get our basic Pokemon down. I think the League Battle deck has 4, so I took out 1 to make some room for extra stuff. 1 copy of Professor's Research lets you discard your hand and draw 7. I took out a Professor's Research here. I think at most you want 1 in the deck. Most Gardevoir decks don't run any, but in light of the card pool that we have, keeping it down to 1. Keeping the Artazons in here, really good stadium to help you get your basic non-rule box Pokemon down. 3 copies of Bravery Charm to give our basic Pokemon plus HP. This is what we will use to give Drifloon more HP so that it can avoid getting 1-hit KO'd, or it can get up to 300 damage. You could also put this on a Ralts to prevent it from getting knocked out by Dragapult's Phantom Dive, so that could be an option as well. 2 copies of Boss's Orders to gust an opposing bench Pokemon into the active. Most competitive Gardevoir lists have only 1 Boss's Orders, but because we're a little short on cards, and we do have Professor's Research here, so we might have to discard a boss along the way. I've kept 2 in there. 4 copies of Iono. This is the same as the League Battle deck, where both players shuffle their hands, put it to the bottom of their deck, and then draw equal to the number of prize cards remaining. Gives you a new fresh set of cards while also disrupting your opponent's hand. 2 copies of Super Rod. So the Trainer's Toolkit, based on what we saw from the original unboxing video by the Smocks, it only comes with 1 Super Rod, which is kind of odd. Maybe they got a defective one, but regardless, there is at least 1 Super Rod in the Trainer's Toolkit, so we added 1 to this so that we get more Pokemon recovery with Super Rod. 3 copies of Ultra Ball to discard 2 cards, grab a Pokemon of our choice, ideally using this to discard energy so that Gardevoir can power up our Pokemon later. 2 copies of Rare Candy so that we can evolve our Raltses into Gardevoir without needing the Kirlia. Only 2 because we want to have Kirlias in play as well. We've got 4 copies of Arven, so we added 2 copies from the Trainer's Toolkit into this deck. Lets you search your deck for an item card and a Pokemon tool card, reveal them, put them in your hand, and shuffle your deck. Arven's such a great card in this deck because it gets you TM Evolution turn 1 going second, so that you can attach that to your active and then evolve 2 Raltses into Kirlias. It also helps us grab our Bravery Charms from the deck. From there, we also have 2 copies of Earthen Vessel. This is new from the Trainer's Toolkit. Lets you discard a card and draw 2 basic energy from your deck. And ideally, you're discarding an energy with Earthen Vessel to get 2 energy, also giving you more energy in the discard pile for Gardevoir to do its thing. Adding 2 copies of Counter Catcher from the Trainer's Toolkit as well, so when we're behind on prizes, we can use an item to gust an opposing bench Pokemon into the active. And this is such a huge upgrade to the League Battle deck. Just not having Counter Catcher feels like a miss, and yeah, being able to gust while behind on prizes, which you oftentimes are, is fantastic. We have 2 copies of Buddy Poffin, where you can search your deck for 2 basic Pokemon with 70 HP or less and put them onto your bench. Ideally, you would run the deck with 4 of these, and then you cut down like your Nest Ball count. But because the Trainer's Toolkit only has 2, we're going to go with 2. We've got a copy of Professor Turo Scenario, also from the Trainer's Toolkit. Lets you put one of your Pokemon in play into your hand and discard all cards attached to that Pokemon. If something like, say, a Lumineon gets trapped or something gets trapped in the active, you can use Professor Turo Scenario to take it out. But most of the time when you're using this to remove Gardevoir EX out of play after you've powered up your attacker, and then you pull Gardevoir out of play so that your opponent doesn't have a 2-prize Pokemon they can take out. You can also use Professor Turo's scenario to take out Squawkabilly if it is stuck in the active or stuck in play, and you can take that 2-prize liability off the board. And then we also added 2 copies of Technical Machine Evolution to the deck, where for 1 energy you can evolve 2 of your bench Pokemon to the next step, and then this TM Evo falls off. Last but not least, we cut a bunch of energy and we cut it down to 8 because you don't really need more than 8 energy in this deck. So, general game plan, I mean, in a post-Dusk Noir world, going second is absolutely horrifying. But Gardevoir generally is a deck that really likes to go second, wanting to play a trainer card because you are a deck that goes a little slower. You're going to need time to set up your Raltses, and you want to play a supporter so that you can get more pieces. But if you have to go first, you do have the opportunity to Squawkabilly EX to try and go through your deck a little faster so that you could potentially attack on turn 2. And ideally, you're attacking on your second turn with whether it's Drifloon or Cresselia, maybe even Mew EX, and taking big multi-prize KOs with the Drifloon, sniping out smaller Pokemon with the Cresselia, and in rare situations, Mew EX can also attack and copy some crazy attacks like the Radiant Greninja's Moonlight Shuriken. And in an absolute jam, Gardevoir EX doing 190 damage is not bad either. You're going to be able to take out smaller support multi-prize Pokemon like a Squawkabilly EX, a Lumineon, or a Pecharunt EX as well. So again, this is just the thought exercise of what happens if you got the Trainer's Toolkit plus the League Battle deck, and I would strongly recommend fully upgrading the deck from this. And yeah, I'm going to put a graphic here to Henry Chow's Baltimore Regionals winning list, which I think is still pretty good into this current format, and it's a lot closer to the League Battle deck than some of the other builds out there. So I would try and use this as what you are building towards as your Gardevoir deck going forward. But if you're interested in some other variations, I would head over to limitlesstcg.com and check out some of the other Gardevoir builds there. All right, let's get to these matches. Let's go Ralts in the active here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. If it's Roaring Moon, Roaring Moon's good. Roaring Moon is good. Okay, we actually want to see, like, if this is, in fact, Roaring Moon EX, this is a fantastic matchup for us on paper. Now, they could gust up the Gardevoir, and that's bad. But we have means of taking out a Roaring Moon EX and sniping out these other things. So I think we want to squawk our hand, and the Mew EX, unfortunately, is probably not gonna help too much. We have the opportunity to pull the Mew EX back if we need it. Memory skip here is actually kind of good, but we probably want to get better set up. So let's go and get the Greninja down. Is Buddy Poffin better? Oh no. Oh no, hold on. Let's go Pokestop here. Oh no. I don't like what I've done with my hand right now. Okay, let's go Buddy Poffin, TM Evo. And we're going to get a Squawkabilly down here. So we'll get double Ralts. We'll attach to the Drifloon. We'll attach to the Ralts. And we have to... Let's get rid of Mew and Rare Candy. Let's go get a Squawk. Now, putting the 2-prizer down does suck, because that is a 2-prize liability that they can take out later in the game. And let's go get the Kirlia and the Mew back. We'll leave that energy... energy in there, and hopefully off the Squawk and Seas, we can go find an energy. Yes. That gets us our TM Evo, gets us our Kirlias going. And hopefully they just take out... I mean, the likelihood of them getting a Roaring Moon EX and taking out the Squawkabilly is pretty low. Same with them getting this Roaring Moon with enough ancient cards to take out this Squawk. So I think we're okay. We just need to get more energy in the discard pile, like in the worst way. And Cresselia is actually kind of okay in this matchup too. Okay, yeah, if they just take out Ralts, like, that's fine. What do they hit? Heads. Can they take out the Squawk? Taking out the Squawk 2 for 1 does... Okay, they take out a Kirlia. That's actually annoying, but not necessarily the worst thing in the world. Yeah, 100. Okay. So right now... we can take this out for 1. Putting the charm on the Drifloon, like we had to put the charm on the Drifloon. We could get a second one down. Let's go. We finally get some energy. That's fantastic. Do we? Cresselia is not gonna do enough damage here. So let's go and get... Oh, actually, I don't want any of these. I don't want any of these, so that's kind of a waste. Okay, let's go and get a Earthen Vessel, and we'll get rid of the Cresselia right now. And let's get rid of... Yeah, if we can draw into an Arven, that would be ideal. Oh, Counter Catcher is actually good. Counter Catcher is fantastic, because that's when we take out the Petra Runt. So we've got 3 energy. That's 180. Or the Squawk, for that matter, might be the play. If we're going to burn Counter Catcher now... yeah, like, let's take out the Squawk. And we can set up a Drifloon here. Actually, I should have used... That's fine. That's fine. I know we don't have... Let's go get the Kirlia. And let's go Iono here. Throw all those cards in. Counter Catcher is fantastic again. Let's go and get some more energy in the discard pile. And we go... Yeah, we'll take out the Squawk right now. Actually, you know what? We can hard retreat. We can go into the Drifloon without the charm. Is that the play? Yeah, I think we're going to do that. We might screw ourselves over later. 240. Yeah, okay. Let's go in with this one. Okay, I will go with this. Yeah, we'll go in with the one that doesn't have the charm on it, because this, I don't need... We have enough to take out this Drifloon here. So let's go swing for 180. Okay. If we can roll into a boss, that would be fantastic. And then we can snipe out the Petra Runt and then kind of push this out of reach. That's kind of the goal. I know they don't... Oh, this is... Okay, if this is straight up Ancient Box, then yeah, this becomes a much worse matchup. But taking out the... Oh, no, there's the Roaring Moon. Okay, Roaring Moon's fantastic. Roaring Moon's fantastic.
In my mind, just like...
Yeah, right?
Thank you so much for the follow. KW Stars 3. I don't know how to pronounce that, but thank you. Are they going in with the Roaring Moon? Oh, what do they got? What do they got? Take out the squat. No, they're not taking out anything. Okay, we get stamped. That's actually a good play for them because we don't have much of a draw engine at this point. Oh. Tails, tails, tails. Yep. What is... Yeah, would love to get draw into boss's orders right now. And that would be the key. This is absolutely a winnable matchup. Okay, they get the... yeah, they threw out a whole bunch of stuff. At most, they probably run like one boss. This isn't really a boss-heavy deck, so... Unfortunately for us... Yeah, we're tied on prizes. We have the energy that we need to knock stuff out. We just don't have... Okay. Let's go and we'll actually Rad Greninja here. Get rid of that energy. Arven gets us... No, we're not behind on prizes, so that's not going to do anything for us right now. Let's go and refine away an Iono. Tiamivo doesn't do anything for us right now. Artazon doesn't get us anything right this second. Here, what does Pokestop do? If we get closer to the... Nope. That was bad. Okay, so we lost two of our attackers there. And that's horrifying. I think we have to play Arven at this point and play Super Rod, grab a Charm. And unfortunately, yeah, that was a crummy play. Let's go and grab those Drifloons back. And we can go and bench a Drifloon here. Is the Drifloon what we want, or is it the Cresselia? No, the Drifloon for now. We can worry about the Cresselia later. So I think we only need 2 energy to knock out the... Yeah, we take out the baby Roaring Moon here. They are very much setting up for a Gust KO on this. Please tell me we have Earthen Vessel. Okay, we don't need that. There should be a second Gardevoir in the deck if it really comes down to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 2 more energy in the deck. They're probably going to go in. Yeah, they're going to save the... Yeah, we need to find that boss, like, in the worst way. Or we're going to run into trouble. Oh my goodness. Oh, plowing through their hand. Like, they've got all their attackers for the rest of the game. So... Yeah, if it's just Vengeance Fletchling on that, that's fine. 3... Okay. Do we? Man, this is a... At some point here, we have to get... Okay, we'll get rid of the TM Evo. We have to find boss. Is boss still in the deck? Yes, there is a boss in the deck. Okay, let's thin. Let's thin. We'll go grab that Drifloon. Really looking for that. And we have to draw into... And let's try and snipe out... Okay. Refine away. Boss, please. No! Oh, come on. That's probably okay. If we go and Iono them down to... Yeah, if we go attach 3, right? So Gardevoir EX is still in the deck. I think we have them in checkmate. 120, 180. Okay. Let's see if we can sequence this right. Is there any other thinning we can do? We can put the charm on this Drifloon, which we don't want to do that just yet. Let's go and Iono. And let's go and hit for 180. Now, we need to draw back into a whole bunch of stuff here, which is kind of horrifying. There's the Ralts. And because we've gotten all our... Yeah, we have like... The Greninja's not going to help us draw stuff anymore. We have to KO on the next turn to win. We could also take a KO. Gardevoir could KO the Pecharunt if we can draw into Boss. And Boss should be towards the top of the deck at this point. Okay. Let's see it. Bring him out. Otherwise, I will be very sad. So don't play the Ultra Ball. Don't play the Buddy Poffin. We'll go with the Kirlia in the active. And then we'll draw 2 cards. And hopefully it's one of the top 2 cards. And then we should be okay. Then it's just boss KO this Pecharunt and we win. So actually we need it to be one of the top 3 cards. We're going to top deck right now. And then mill. And we should be okay. Right? Right. There's the boss. Okay. So let's go refine away. Yep. So we are swinging for 190 into... Okay. And there. Yeah, we swing for 190 and we hit the... We boss KO the Pecharunt for game. GG's. That can be a tricky matchup there, and they had a lot of Roaring Moons. They had a lot of baby Roaring Moons in the deck to keep that one close, but they were never able to hit a Gardevoir. And we were able to just kind of keep that steady. Single prize. I think taking out the Squawkabilly early when we did definitely pushed the tempo in our favor. And then it was just kind of playing until we could take another 2 prize KO. And that time, Gardevoir EX itself had the firepower to knock out Pecharunt EX. So we'll take that win. GG's. First off, thank you so much for watching this far into the video. And before we get to the next match, quickly wanted to let you know that I am hosting an Extra Life 24-hour marathon on Saturday, November 2nd at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be an absolute blast. We are playing in support of the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals. You can make a donation, get some cool stuff from me, as well as support a wonderful cause. And my friends, family, and I are going to be in the house. We're going to be playing games all day, all night, Pokemon TCG, and a whole bunch of other stuff. You don't want to miss it. And all of the action is going to take place on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/inthirdperson. Again, 24-hour marathon, Saturday, November 2nd, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Hope to see you there. Now let's get back to it. Okay, we'll throw the Drifloon in the active. Unfortunately, not what we were looking for in terms of draw power here. This sucks. Venonat. Let's go and grab a second Ralts. Man, I don't really want to play against this item lock garbage, but here we are. Okay, we'll end here. Really don't want to play against this. TM Evo. And we get Iono. That's not necessarily the worst. And yeah, this Venomoth deck... Oh, we do get Guardy out. We do get Guardy out. I don't know if that's actually what we want right now, though. Okay, actually, yes. If we go and get Gardevoir out, we Rare Candy. We can get another Ultra Ball and an Earthen Vessel. Okay, let's go and get a third Ralts down, right? And I get rid of... I think we can afford to get rid of a Drifloon. And let's get rid of an Arven here. And that gets us an Ultra Ball. Oh, that gets us a Guardy. We've prized one. And if we get rid of... Yeah, Earthen Vessel and... Oh. TM Evo? Is that... No, that's not what we want. Like, we're still not doing enough damage here. This actually kind of is not what we wanted. Okay. If we go and get rid of this Iono... Okay, let's just go TM Evo, and we'll get the Kirlias up. Yeah, this isn't the play that I had in my head. I thought I was going to be able to attack right now, but no, apparently not. Yeah, this is actually annoying because the Frost Lasses take out the Kirlias. Okay, Crushing Hammer is actually fine. That's fine. Now, where we're going to get in trouble is the confusion. Pokemon League headquarters does suck. Actually, it's not that bad. It's not that bad in the sense that we're going to load up, ideally load up more energy anyway. Okay, Counter Catcher doesn't really help us right now. Let's go and get rid of this energy. We can go get another. We can't. We're item locked right now. That's kind of annoying. Let's go and research. And actually, you know what? The Cresselia is kind of sick here. Because we can go 20, 40, 60. No, we're going to be short. Okay, what can we do? Because, yeah, Cresselia gets us... Okay, if we retreat... Yeah, we're going to be short on that 110. That's actually profoundly annoying here. Let's go retreat. Actually, you know what? I should have gone into the Gardevoir and just swung with that, because this is not... Actually, yeah, we're going to do like 80 damage here. So 20, 40, 60, 80. And we can snipe out... Actually, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100? Yeah, let's go and drop it on this then, right? Yeah, and we heal. That's fantastic. That actually then gives us a little more time to figure this out. And yeah, we can keep moving 20 damage off with the Cresselia. Now, let's see if they get the... Yeah, they're going to get the Venonat again. So that's kind of annoying. So really hoping we can high roll here. Yeah, really hoping we can hit heads. But I think it's not even the end of the world. Actually, we can just go in with Gardevoir. Yeah, we just swing with Gardevoir and then we hard retreat. And then we can do stuff later. So, I think we're fine. Moonglow reverse. Yeah, the Kirlias are going to get knocked out. That sucks. But I think we punt on those. Yeah, I don't want to... I think we take the L on... And maybe we draw into a Turo. That would be nice. Okay, Drifloon. Yeah, let's go and power ourselves up here. And yeah, they take out the two Kirlias. That's unfortunate, but like it's not that big of a deal. Right now they have no cards. They have no attacker. I think we're fine. We can go and... Yeah, we'll just leave it right now. If we go and swing for 190... Sure, they take 2 prizes, but at this point, we're kind of okay. We're just chilling. There's the Squawkabilly, unfortunately, in the prizes. But we can boss up if they get down a Venonat or something here, but it's highly unlikely they do. They're going to get 2 cards. I forgot about that part. That whole thing. So Super Odd's going to get us our Ralts back and our Kirlias. I think we... 1, 2, 3... I think just a Ralts Kirlia is fine. Like, at this point, we've gone through so much of our deck. Oh, we get Iono. That's annoying. Now we have no draw engine. All right. Okay, what is the 30, 40, 50? Yeah, if we go... Yeah, we get the Ralts down, and I think we hard retreat into this Drifloon, and we put the Bravery Charm on. And I think we only have to Psychic Embrace like 1, really. And you know what? Let's go Arven here, actually, and let's go grab ourselves that Super Rod, maybe Double Rod. Double Rod could be good, and that gets us our Ralts. Oh, we have to item in the tool. So, yeah, we can go grab a Bravery Charm here. And let's go grab ourselves that Ralts Kirlia. And do we grab... Yeah, let's go grab a second Kirlia. I don't think we need another Drifloon right this second anyway. And yeah, if we swing like 150, yeah, that's fine. So... Oh, hold on. We need one more. That Pokemon League headquarters is super annoying. Thankfully, we have one more energy. So we can still swing. Swing for 210. Very annoying matchup. Do we? Okay, they counter catcher up the Guardy. That's annoying. But again, we just hard retreat at that point. We are fine. Oh, yeah, we hard retreat. And do we actually Iono here and give ourselves... They're going to get 4 cards, but we get more stuff that we Actually going to put a... Yeah, let's put the Charm on the Cresselia here. Let's go Iono before we knock them out and then we get stuck with even fewer cards. Okay, boss is good. Boss is good. And we'll swing for 210. Yeah, this deck, our opponent's deck, I see this... I don't think this is the best deck, but it is one that gets played a lot on Pokemon TCG Live. I do think that the competitive meta versus what people play in, like, just casually can be very different from time to time, just with the... Oh, okay. We'll get Iono'd. What people want to play will vary, and yeah, one of the things... I think it's because this deck is pretty cheap to build, and it can be very annoying to deal with. Do they get it? Nope, they don't get it. Gee. So kind of an annoying Frostmoth, or yeah, Venomoth deck with the hopes of item locking. But we do have a bunch of pieces, and we're able to move our damage around, and I think the Cresselia was actually really clutch, and we probably could have played that a little longer to move damage around, but the way that their board was set up, they had no attacker for multiple turns, and we just went all in, and we're able to keep up our momentum and take the win there. GG's. Rolling, so that's really nice. Oh, Pidgey. If it's the turtle deck, we could be okay. If it is Dragapult, oh, this could be very bad. Actually, this is very bad because we're not really set up to deal with this type of Dragapult deck. Not really, no. Let's go and actually, yeah, we have to Arven here. Let's go Buddy Poffin and TM Evo. And we can go get rid of some energy here. Oh, Paul's MGX with the emote storm. Spam the chat with emotes, different types of emotes, so that everybody can go and see what you're working with here. Okay, let's go and... Drifloon. They could blow us up right now, and then that would be very sad. I think we have to get... There we go. All the emotes. I think we have to get a third Kirlia, or a third Ralts down. They might take out a Ralts, but at least we get the two Kirlias set up. I can't have blow up, take out, take out. Let's see where this goes. Yeah, Polly, how you doing? The 60 HP Ralts is so bad in this matchup. So bad in this matchup. If they get rolling right now, we are going to be very sad. Okay. Iono's actually kind of good. We could potentially make some stuff happen here. Yeah, we're going to get our Gardevoir out. We could potentially get a tool and like smack for a lot. And Cresselia is actually kind of good here if we can snipe out the Dracloak. Although that's not necessarily the best way to put our energy on the board. They're going to Rotom. Okay. 4 Seal Stone. What is the best thing to take out? Is it go after the Pidgeot? We definitely want to take out. If we can take out the Pidgeot. Uh-oh. Here comes the Dragapult. Uh-oh, they're cooking. They're cooking. Oh, God. Oh, God, no! That's 2 down. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Oh, no. Let's play out the next turn. If we can take out the Pidgeot, we might have something. But yeah, this is looking terrible. This is looking terrible. And yeah, we're going to get punished for putting that Ralts down. But like, I didn't want to get blown up. I think if we can snipe the Pidgeot, now we have to get an attacker on the board too. So that's a whole thing. This is why we're playing. Can we even? Okay, let's see what we can do. Oh, because yeah, even if we hard retreat the Kirlia, then we're putting 4 damage counters on it, and then they're taking another 2. Yeah, this is looking really bad. Okay, let's see. And unfortunately, we don't have Monkey Dory in the deck, which would help us blast through this. Okay, let's go and let's go get a Drifloon down. Right. And we can go Psychic Embrace. We'll go 1, 2. Okay, we'll end here. Yeah, we're really not built for this matchup. Okay, we'll get a Counter Catcher and a Bravery Charm, and we can at least take out the Pidgeot, and that slows them down a little bit. Now, we could also just set it up to be a second Gardevoir, and then they're not taking us out, but then we have no draw engine, which might actually be okay. Okay, let's go and... let's see what we can do. Yeah, real life Gardy is... I mean, Gardy's still slow, but it's definitely faster than this. Okay. We'll leave it at that. And actually, yeah, I think we actually set up a... we'll get rid of the Mew. We'll get rid of an energy. I think we have to turn this into Gardevoir EX, so we don't get blown up. Okay, let's go and grab ourselves the Pidgeot, and then they have no draw engine. And you know what? Do we just attach energy to the Gardy here, and we'll just play it like this? Okay. I think there's a way we can do this. If we gust up the Rotom, Gardevoir can take that out, and then they can't blow up anymore. Okay, let's see how they play it, though. Alakazam's very annoying, because they can take out the Drifloon and then soften up something. Yeah, yep, that's good. I mean, for them. Because we can gust up this. What is the correct... yeah, I think we take the 200 here. I think we can make this interesting. I think we still lose. Like, they can blow up with Dusclops, depending on... oh, God. Okay. Well, let's... if they bench a Pheasantipity... no, even if they bench a Pheasantipity, that, like, yeah, we're still kind of boned here. Okay, they attach to... Yeah, 200, 220. Okay. Yeah, there's still potential for a 3. The Alakazam is going to be annoying, but I think we have to try. We have to try. Psychic Embrace. We put energy to ourselves to retreat, and then 5 here, and we can take out... We can take out the Rotom, and I think that's as far as we go. The Monkey Dory would have really helped us in this match. So this is the limitations of playing with just the League Battle deck and the Trainer's Toolkit is, yeah, we got punished really bad for not having... Some of the cards absolutely helped, like having the counter catchers in here is fantastic. And... Okay, and we'll go Gust up the Rotom, but we just don't have a route for the rest of the game, which feels... We're going to be like a couple damage short. As long as they don't bench another single prizer, like we're kind of screwed. We can make this interesting, though. Too much energy for KOing Rotom. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Now I did kind of screw myself here. That was we just needed to do 4. And then now they can kill us with the Alakazam, which is actually annoying. Doesn't matter, they're gonna take the 3 prize KO anyhow with the Lumineon. So regardless, I think that we'll probably keep this in the video because I think this showcases... I think we put up a decent fight, all things considered, and some of the cards did help us out that we added from the Trainer's Toolkit, but not being able to hit 320 damage is an absolute nightmare. Not being able to hit 320, having 60 HP Ralts, and that was my fault. That was my fault. I didn't have to bench the 3rd one, but I was horrified of the Dusknoir play where they could have blown up a... We were going to be in a tough spot regardless, right? If they... Dusknoir blew up one of the Kirlias and then gusted up the second Kirlia, then we were just dead, and then there's no game to play. So I did put the 3rd one down, knowing that, yeah, they could potentially just Phantom Dive, but at least we have 2 Kirlias on board after that. So, tough matchup in general, extra tough when you've got, you're limiting yourself to just the pieces in the Trainer's Toolkit, and I would strongly recommend get yourself more Buddy Poffins, get yourself some of the extra attackers, your Scream Tails, in there, the 70 HP Raltses. Definitely do that. This is really a thought exercise. If you only have the League Battle deck and you only have the Trainer's Toolkit, what can you do? And I think you can get decently far, but there's still more work to do, and I think this match showcases the limitations of this approach. This will get you part of the way there, but definitely more pieces you want to get as well. GG's. There we go. That is a look at the Gardevoir League Battle deck upgraded with the Trainer's Toolkit. Again, strongly recommend that you strive towards building a fully upgraded Gardevoir list. There are limitations to what the Trainer's Toolkit can do, but the Trainer's Toolkit gets you a lot of the way there, whether it is the extra Arvens, the Earthen Vessels, Counter Catchers, TM Evo, Professor Turo Scenario. I think there are some really nice cards that can work in your Gardevoir League Battle deck to get you closer to a top tier build of the deck. But what say you? How would you, using the card pool of the Gardevoir League Battle deck and the Trainer's Toolkit, how would you go about upgrading them? And yeah, let me know if you plan on buying this combo. Let me know how this goes and what sort of additions you made to the deck from there. But for now, I gotta get going. Thank you so much for watching. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at InThirdPerson. You can find me on Twitch at InThirdPerson, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And check out the website InThirdPerson.com for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. So until the next one, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.